Alright guys, what is going on? So today is the day that I'm going to go ahead and install the APR extended studs on the wheels. If you guys can remember, I did get them a couple of weeks ago. I've just been waiting to turn them on. So, here they are. Well, here's one. So this is actually 1.5 inches longer than factory. So what I'm hoping is that the threaded portion of it, I'm able to get a little more thread off of these for the lugs than the stock ones that are right now. So I'm gonna go, and also they provide a little bit more stability, or they're a little more sturdy than stock apparently. They're tougher, they've been treated with heat and stuff like that. So I've heard it's a really good replacement, especially if you're planning on going and racing your car, to have some of these on there, because they're a lot tougher than the stock ones and less likely to break. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on the fronts and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, so I got the car on the jack, got the wheel off. I actually got the old studs out, and as you can see the difference between them, right? So before, the lug nut was, capturing just on the end of it. I would say that it was capturing just right there at the tip of my finger, like that far on. As you can see, not a whole lot, but comparison to here, the lug nut's gonna have a lot more thread to capture on. So it's gonna help out in the long run. This way it's safer, and I can actually take this car racing on autocross and stuff and not have to worry about a lug nut giving out or a stud giving out. So, and I also heard that when you put a spacer on, a wheel spacer, like these rims actually do require for this car, it'll actually start to stretch this stud out, so weakening it a lot more. So this will be better, this one. So we're gonna go ahead and put these back in, and I'll start recording once they're all in. Alright guys, so I got one in. See right here. So they're not hard to get in, just take some patience. So as you can see on this, how one side is flattened, the same are on this one right here on the APR ones. There's one side that's flattened, that way you can actually fit around the ABS sensor teeth, and then to actually get it on all the way, because they are actually splined on the end, as you can see right here. Oh, that's a bad shot. So as you can see that they are splined. So a way to get them in, if you have any open-ended sockets, or not open, any open-ended lugs, go ahead and use these. You can actually screw them on all the way. And then once it's seated down there, go ahead and use some sort of impact gun. You can use a wrench, it's just gonna take you a long time. But impact guns work great for this. Go ahead and put it on there and just start cranking down it until the back head of it is actually seated flush up against the rotor hub. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of the 4 on this side, and then go ahead and start the other side. Alright guys, just finished up with the fronts. I don't have any for the back, so I'm not gonna do the back. I'm not too worried about the rear tires, because there is actually quite a bit of thread that the rear tires actually got on. But yep, the new ARP studs are in, torqued down to 110 foot-pounds, and then I'll do some driving around, and I'll 50 plus miles or so, I'll go ahead and recheck the torque and make sure everything's good to go. So yep, things I used were open-ended lugs, impact gun to actually get the splines into the actual wheel hub. Overall easy process, just easy process, but take some patience. Don't try to rush it. If you need to find a new angle, then go ahead and find a new angle to try to put those in. What I did worked for me, so that's what I stuck with. There are probably multiple ways of actually putting wheel studs in. I'm not saying that what I did was the right way, but it worked. So and yep, everything's on, and there is not a whole lot of space in there. Let's see if you can like even see in there right there. It almost looks like it's gonna rub, but it's not going to. Man, I'm talking like there's like a couple millimeters of space in there. But overall, fits good. So I'm gonna go ahead and back it out, and I'm going to take it for a little test drive, just so I can hear if, you know, any of the calipers are actually rubbing, and then yeah, this should be good. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and go for a test drive real quick. And I'm gonna be listening for any kind of rubbing noise going on in the on the calipers area. Safety first. So far so good, not hearing anything. Just gonna go around the block here. I don't want to take it out on the street just yet. And there's that car. Just gonna go past that. Cleaned up and then head out for the day. Hey guys, what is going on? So it is currently the next day, and right now I am about to actually upload a new tune that I got. So I've been getting a lot of feedback from a lot of people, and on how they say to try to stray away from Bama Performance. Now, I'm not dissing on Bama Performance. I've never had a problem with them, never had a tune issue with them. Even with the E85 tune they sent me, it was, you know, had a data log and then sent it back, and they sent revisions back to me, and all in all, my car ran just fine. I'm not bashing on them, but from other people, they say that VMP can also offer a little more performance out of the tunes. Bama Performance kind of settles a little more conservative, which is fine, but I'm looking for a little more out of it. So what I have right now is I have my first VMP tune for 93 octane. Later I'll be getting an E85 tune from them. Just take some time, but let's see here. But anyways, yeah, I'm in the process right now of uploading this VMP tune. As you can see, working through it right now. Yeah, I'll let's get this thing uploaded. Alright guys, so right now we're in the process of actually uploading the tune. This is actually the first step. It's gonna take it through some unlocking the actual hard drive and actually inputting it into the actual CPU. I'll have to turn the car on and off a few times, and then everything should be good. Alright guys, it just finished programming, so I'm going to go ahead and get the gauges up real quick. I have the accessory power on. We'll let the gauges and data log upload real quick, and then I'll give the car I'll turn the car on for the first time, see how this thing goes. Alright, so it's still idling at about 1,000. So let's see once it's done idling, see what it. Okay, so now it's finished idling, or it's finished its startup idle. So alright, well, my camera's about to die, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording here. Everything looks fine. Only time will tell once I actually start driving it, see how it actually feels overall. Alright guys, it is currently the next morning. It is about 4:30 in the morning right now, and I am on my way to the gym before I go to work. But this is gonna be the first test drive of the new tune, just to see how everything goes. I mean, so far idle, it seems to be fine. Not that a 93 tune's gonna make the car run all wonky. No, it's not until you get the E85 tune in there that makes it a little hesitant sometimes. See if I can give it a little second gear pull here. if there's much of a difference, but it sounds good. I mean, it doesn't sound like nothing really too much has changed. That's good. Alright guys, I'm not going to keep recording, mainly because I just want to get to my destination safely, and being on a 2-lane back road that's really dark. I feel much safer driving with both hands on the steering wheel. So I'm going to go and put the camera down now, and I will record when I'm done with work.